It's Monday. You sure you want to start this day, Rex? Are you sure? Yeah. All right. Okay. Why not? Oh, it's pretty Monday anyway. Blue sky, blue water. Water is usually a reflection of the color of the sky. Get some red, white, and blue up there. Air moving lightly from west to east. That is the warm weather direction for Boston. Wind from the west is best. There was just a squirrel on the feeder. There's our weather stick, another indicator. It's pointing up. That means fair weather. Where's the moon? Don't see it. This morning in Keene, New Hampshire, 21 degrees, I think, or 22. Very close to the record from 2018. This is the last morning where we have the cold for a while. Boston got to 36 at Logan Airport. You look way north, McGrath, Alaska, 24 below zero. So we have more record cold in Alaska again this morning. But that's going to stay put for a while. We have high pressure that brought the cold air in now. This is what, the third morning in a row with that high pressure system? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Now the high sinks off to the south. And wind that was from the north comes from the south and west, and we warm up. I use the thickness rule. Today we have a 543 thickness from the surface to the 500 millibar level, and you can usually take that 43 and add 20. So some spots could be near 63 degrees today. Tomorrow we have a 551, so we could be 71 degrees tomorrow, with a west wind. Gets a little more complicated after that. At the surface, you look at the map, not much looks like it's going on there. What, a couple of dots in northern New England, Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then the isobars tighten up a bit and the red lines turn into blue lines. So those red lines and blue lines are those thickness lines I talked about, red or warmer, blue or colder. Didn't look like much at the surface. However, if you look at the 500 millibar chart, that's a pretty significant short wave coming through here tomorrow night. And it's going to turn colder up in the sky and slightly colder down near the ground. And more importantly, it's going to introduce a different wind direction. So we have slightly colder air coming in Wednesday. And then it looks like Thursday and Friday we should end up with a wind from the west and southwest, and that should push the temperature to record warmth late in the week in the low to mid 80s. The records, I think, for Thursday in Boston is 86 from 1977, which I find really interesting because the record low on Mount Washington 2 days ago was -6 from 1977. So it's a common occurrence to bounce from record cold to record warm. It's a high amplitude flow, and what's happening, we have a high amplitude ridge coming east. But it gets complicated, though, especially Friday night and Saturday. It looks like we may have another little tiny shortwave, and then we have a high-pressure system over Quebec and a high-pressure system over Bermuda on Saturday. Which one's going to have more of an influence? Well, we talk about the ocean being a refrigerator effect, and we saw what happened last Thursday in Boston. So I would take the under on the temperature near the shore coming up on Saturday with an onshore flow possible. And there may be kind of a warm front with low clouds and fog and drizzle. Very low humidity the first couple days this week, and the humidity does come up late in the week. And at 500 millibars, there is a bit of an upper level low off to the south of us on Saturday. But I think we're still mostly on the warm side Saturday, so if you're thinking about going skiing this weekend or something like that, it does look like spring weather. Just probably not record warmth anymore. And then the next significant cold front. Let's look at the continental 850 millibar chart. The purple does come back. Well, the yellow and the orange, pretty impressive there. And then the purple does come back a little bit first couple days of next week. So we may end up with a little bit more snow in our mountains. For the most part, though, the coast-to-coast snow now, oh, look at that little blast for northern Minnesota, is mostly across Canada. And I think some of the most interesting weather today, the surf advisory in South Carolina from the departing storm, and also what's going on in Utah huge area of northern Utah with an avalanche warning. And State Road 210 in and out of Cottonwood Canyons. That road is closed because it's so dangerous this week, and the crews are going to work on avalanche mitigation with a big warm-up. A lot of that snow could release. And how was your Easter? It was a beautiful day. Fun watching the Masters, even if some of it was on the dashboard. Traffic, oh my goodness. I think everybody in Boston, the people south of Boston went north, and the people north of Boston went south, and even coming home last evening, it was kind of brutal. Oh well, at least we were all getting to visit family and friends. And I think the highlight of my day was 7-month-old Emmet Robinson. His first fruit, it was a blackberry mixed with oatmeal. He makes it look good and fun. All right, happy week. Try and find some more interesting things to talk about this week. We'll do some garden talk tomorrow.
Clean up on this one. Jeremy, why don't you clean yourself out?
Yeah, I'll get out of the way. Let me go.
Everybody's getting messy here.
How was it, sweetheart?
Is there some kind of competition for the funnest Easter meal decoration?
I wish there were. We would be in the round. Oh, not yet. Look here, baby. Was that so tasty?
Train left. Could you imagine if, like, we had T-Rex or one of the dogs clean his face?
The blackberry?
Yeah, I pureed them with some of his
Don't let him mess up your camera.
formula. Yeah, Mom, you gotta rinse that for me. That was the first time. That was